In every second of your life, you trust your senses. You trust that the chair you sit on is solid, that the walls around you are still there, that the world follows rules. But what if I told you that everything you see, everything you touch, everything you believe to be real, might only exist when you look at it? This isn't science fiction. This is quantum physics, and it holds a secret so strange it breaks reality itself. Let's begin with an experiment so simple it sounds like a school science project. Physicists call it the double-slit experiment. Imagine you fire tiny particles like electrons at a wall with two slits cut into it. Behind the wall is a screen that catches the particles like sand falling onto paper. If electrons are just particles, like little bullets, then they should pass through the slits and land in two neat lines on the screen. But that's not what happens. Instead, the screen shows a strange pattern, rows of stripes, as if the electrons behaved not like particles, but like waves, interfering with one another. Each electron acts as if it goes through both slits at once, spreading like a ripple in water until it hits the screen. Reality splits. But here's where the story twists into madness. When scientists placed detectors at the slits to watch which slit the electrons actually traveled through, the interference pattern vanished. The electrons stopped acting like waves. They went back to behaving like particles. It's as if the electrons somehow knew they were being observed. And the moment we look, reality changes. This is the quantum secret. The world you think is solid, mechanical, predictable, is built on rules that defy reason. At the deepest level, particles don't have fixed positions. They don't have fixed states. They exist in a blurry cloud of possibilities, a superposition, until something or someone observes them. Only then do they collapse into one outcome. In other words, reality doesn't exist until it's measured. Let that sink in. The chair you sit on, the stars above, even the beating of your own heart, all are bound at the smallest scales to laws that depend on observation. The universe is not a machine that ticks predictably in the dark. It is a mystery that wakes up when it's seen. Einstein hated this. He famously said, "God does not play dice with the universe." He believed the quantum world was incomplete, that hidden variables must explain the chaos. But decades of experiments have only confirmed it. Quantum physics is real. And it does play dice. Particles can be in two places at once. They can tunnel through barriers that should be impossible. They can become entangled so that one particle instantly knows what happens to the other, even across light years. It's not just strange, it's unsettling, because it means the reality we see is not the reality that is. So what does this mean for you and me? Some scientists suggest that consciousness itself plays a role, that the act of observing may not just reveal reality, but shape it. Others say the universe itself is like a grand quantum computer, calculating possibilities until an outcome is chosen. And some whisper that this points to something even greater, that the universe is not physical at all, but informational, that what we call matter is just data written in the code of quantum mechanics. Think about that. Everything you love, everything you fear, every dream, every star, every galaxy could be a kind of story, unfolding only when someone reads it. The quantum secret suggests that reality is not fixed. It's participatory, and that makes you more powerful than you realize. When you feel small under the stars, remember, those stars don't even exist to you until their light reaches your eyes. When you feel powerless in your life, remember, at the deepest level of reality, observation changes everything. You matter because reality itself depends on mattering. The quantum world is not just physics. It's philosophy, it's poetry. It tells us that uncertainty is not a flaw, it's the foundation. It tells us that the universe is not cold and indifferent, it's interactive. It tells us that life is not about certainty, it's about possibility. And maybe, just maybe, the secret that breaks reality is also the secret that makes it beautiful. Because if everything is uncertain, if everything is potential until the moment it's seen, then nothing is final. The world is still being written, and you are part of the story. So the next time you look around, at your home, your friends, the night sky, ask yourself, are you seeing reality? Or are you helping create it? Because in quantum physics, those two questions may be the same. This is Explore the Bright Side. If this story opened your eyes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the mysteries of science, soul, and the cosmos. And tell us in the comments, what do you think? Does the universe exist without us?